In Better Than Before, I talk about the different strategies that we can use to change our habits. And this is a very important strategy. It's the strategy of safeguards. We really need to plan to fail. Now, habits are hard, and it's important to think through what are going to be the challenges to your habits. And so with the strategy of safeguards, you plan ahead. Dwight Eisenhower said, plans are worthless, but planning is everything. And a very effective thing to do for a safeguard is to do what's called an if-then plan. If I go to the holiday party, then I will not have the eggnog. If I go out for my birthday, then I will have one piece of cake or whatever. And you think ahead about how you're going to handle any specific challenge. Now, this is really helpful because in the heat of the moment, when you're trying to make decisions, it's very hard and it's very easy to slip up or to make a decision in the moment, which is really something that you regret later. But the fact is, if you think about it in advance, when you're in a detached and cool frame of mind, you can think about the situation that you're facing. You can decide how you want to behave, what the kind of habit that you want to follow. And then it's much easier in the heat of the moment to follow it because you've already decided, you've already made a plan. Now, you can't think of everything. But if-then planning really helps you look out for all the things that are going to be stumbling blocks. But with the strategy of safeguards, it's also important to remember that sometimes people screw up. Sometimes you break a habit. Sometimes you're angry with yourself because you did this or you did that. You broke a habit that you're really trying to keep strong. And I always remind myself of this old English proverb, which is, a stumble may prevent a fall. So don't be too hard on yourself. Studies show that when people really beat themselves up and really make themselves feel guilty and bad for screwing up, they actually do worse than people who say to themselves, well, I'll do better next time, or we've all done it, or, next time I'll understand what I want to do. And so think, a stumble may prevent a fall. This time you screw up a little bit, next time you'll do better. And just try to use the strategy of safeguards to keep it limited and constructive so that over time you can form the habits that you really want.